Hey, this is Byron again, and I just want to send out an inspirational message and a motivational message to people in general. Like I said, I'm a firm believer in God. I'm very righteous. Okay, and I know there are people living violent. I'm just going straight to the point. There's people are living violent, and I'm just this light. Ooh. I just want to you could please stop. You can make a choice to stop. You don't have to do that. So everybody's living violent because I've been robbed 6 times at gunpoint in my life. I have. And thank the Lord, nothing has ever happened to me. I gave the criminal what they what they wanted. So my first message is, if you ever get robbed at gunpoint or anything bad like that ever happens to you, give them what they want. Material stuff don't mean nothing if you don't have your life. Think about it. I didn't watch the news, and I didn't. One time I got robbed. I had a little shoe store, and I got robbed. And they went down the street and robbed a liquor store. And the liquor store person was fighting with the person, and the liquor store owner got shot. I believe it was on the news, and it just this morning it clicked in my head. I need to send this message out because people understand. I see somebody trying to, anything becoming material stuff is not the value of your life. I know people want to work hard for what they got, but still, like I said, I know I got robbed 6 times at gunpoint and never got shot, thank the Lord. And I got robbed this year too in Gary, Indiana. I was at a dart tournament, but they didn't shoot me. Like I said, thank the Lord. I just want to get this message out. Oh, this light is. Hold on 1 second here. Let me adjust this. Okay. Woo. There's a lot of bad things going on in this world, and I need to address. Okay, there's racism, of course. There's racism. There's bad cops out there. There's good cops out there. But I want to address racism. I went to a gas station. Now, there's racism both ways. It is. I mean, there's a lot of blacks don't like whites and Chinese. People don't like different races and different cultures and stuff like that. But we are the same. We all bleed blood. We are the same as a people. There's nobody. Everybody's created equal. That's why the Bible. You had to get closer to the Bible to understand. Everybody's created equal. But back to the gas station. I went to pump some gas towards, I think, Kankakee in Illinois, and the gas wasn't working, the holes, and I went in there and said the gas thing is not working, and the lady said, you probably stole the gas. And it hurt me. I went out there and checked it again and said, no gas got in my car. And she said, well, you got to leave, and I'm going to call the police. You probably stole the gas and just trying to get your money back or whatever. And I said, no, ma'am, I didn't get any gas. So I just gave up. Actually, I did something most people wouldn't do. I got in my car and I was about to leave, but the manager came running out. The manager came running out of the gas station. Said, sir, I want to apologize for this lady behind the counter. That there's a malfunction in the gas handle here. You didn't get your gas. And I was kind of crying. I was tearing up a little bit because it hurt me, the fact that I actually seen racism firsthand. It's like she was accusing me because I was the color of my skin. So I was about to leave because, and most people wouldn't do that. They'd get their money back, of course. But I'm the type of person where I don't believe in controversy. If I get a little bit used and abused, I can handle it. I can, but a lot of people can't. So the lady came out and said, sir, I am so sorry. I know you did not get your gas. And I want to apologize for this lady behind the counter. And I'm going to reprimand her for what she did. I said, ma'am, please don't reprimand her for her opinion of the color of my skin. Just don't. I don't want people to get But if you're going to reprimand her for not being professional, not judging me as an equal, as a everybody as a, everybody's as no matter what race, Chinese, black, Puerto Rican, just if she think I did a criminal act, reprimand her on that she was wrong. or just tell her she was wrong. And but you can't change the way she believes. That's what I was trying to tell the lady. If she don't like black people, hey, she probably would never change. But I really didn't want her I didn't want to be responsible for her being fired. I didn't. I just didn't. It wasn't in my heart. I just prayed for her. Went home and prayed for her. I cried on my way home. I'll be honest with you, and I prayed for her. That's the type of person I am. But some people really get angry and want revenge and fire her and all this and shoot her. No, I don't. I'm not that type of person. I'm not. I just want to express that story to you. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. And like that goes back to my first point. People that's living violent, you're gonna be judged at the end. I know it's a sense of you like putting fear in people's hearts. You have a gun. I know you feel you have power at that time. And you can take somebody's life. You know, people get scared, they cry and all, they clench their purse and stuff. And then, you can put fear in people, but you're still gonna be judged at the end. There's no way around it. And as I got older, I got wiser, and I see that. I used to live kind of wild when I was young. I never hurt nobody really. I never robbed or shot nobody. I never did anything bad. I haven't. I always lived. My parents raised me right. They have. But I was kind of wild. I want to see girls play basketball all night, little things like that, but nothing to hurt other people. And it was a point in my life when I was young. I was kind of racism. I kind of disliked white people because I read stories. I knew about slavery and things like that. Yes, I did. But as I've grown older, I have no racism in my body. I don't. Not against whites, not against Puerto Ricans, not against Chinese. Now, I do have a grudge against women. Women treat men wrong. I'm just kidding. I had to throw that joke in there. Now, a lot of my friends say that. They're not racism, but women get on our nerve. But we love women. We do. We can't live without women. But I just people that got the guns. I'm even talking to bad policemen. Policemen carry guns. Some police abuse their power. We know this. It'd be all on the news. You still have a choice, police officers. You don't have to abuse the power because you're gonna be judged too. Anything criminally or anything a person, if you're hurting a person, I don't care if it's racism, I don't care if you shoot somebody or rob somebody, you're going to be judged at the end, and it's wrong. There's no exceptions. To me, and I could be wrong, there's no bigger sin than another sin. Simple as that. If you hurt somebody, you hurt somebody. If you live righteous, you live righteous. If you don't live righteous, you don't. And you're going to be, either way, people that live righteous and people that don't live righteous are going to be judged at the end. And when you're young, you don't see that. You want to live that fast-paced life. You want to get in cars. Hey, let's go do this. Let's do this bad. Let's do this bad. All this stuff when you're young. But you don't think about the consequences, when you get older. And you start to get wiser as you grow. I don't care if you get put in jail. You still get wiser. As you age, you get wiser. And you see a lot of the things you did when you was young, you kind of regret it. And I'm just preparing you for these young people, especially that when you get older, you're going to regret a lot of things you did when you was younger. Now, the problem with that is there's a lot of old people doing bad things too. Am I right? There's a lot of old people still doing bad things, and well, all you can do is pray for them. Think about what I said. All you can do is pray for them. Because once somebody get old and set in their ways, they might not change. They're going to be judged at the end, just like everybody else. And what you can do to try to help them, they might not listen to you, is to pray for them. Simple as that. Like I said, we all created equal in this world. It's so much I want to say. I don't want to miss nothing. I'm just using my objective view of what I've been through in life and what I've seen and what I've heard on the news and what I've read in the books. I wasn't back in slavery, so I don't know exactly what went on, but I read a lot. I study a lot. I go to church a lot and I listen to people talk. So I can, how do I say it, understand racism for what happened in the past. understand why a lot of people don't like a different race, and that's just not black and white. That's a lot of countries don't like people in the United States. I met some Africans don't like United States people, or color of skin, dark people. It's so much. It's racism is big out there. There's a lot of people just don't like other people. As simple as that. I'm just being honest. I'm a point blank because a lot of people just don't like other people, and I don't understand why. But the main thing you want to do, everybody's responsible for themselves. Just pray for that person, and that's really all you can do. Just pray for them, and that's what I do. This is a very sensitive subject, but I want to express my opinion to everyone in this world that this could be a better world if we the choices that we make you don't have to make those choices, people. You don't. You walk up to a lady carrying a purse and you got a gun in your pocket, you don't have to rob her. As simple as that. Just change your mind. Don't do it. People need to stop trying to hurt people. I haven't really hurt nobody my whole life. I haven't. Mentally, I might have, but physically, I have never hurt anyone. I'm proud of that. My parents has raised me right. This light, man. Like I said, first of all, subscribe to my videos. I want to get a lot of these messages out. I do. Just try to help people be a better world, probably. I think more people need to make these messages. Just try to, And the answer to all this, like I said, pray for people. But the big answer to all this is just get closer to God. Just get closer. And that could be through church. That could be through prayer. That could be through getting a Bible and reading it. And that's what affected me. I got a Bible and I read it every day for the last 6 years. 5 or 10 minutes a day, just reading it. And not just reading it, but understanding it. Understanding why they're telling me this or what happened back then. It sends messages. And another thing I want to get across to people, don't miss the gifts that God give you. Getting up in the morning, breathing. That's a gift. He don't have to do that. The little gifts that he give you, people are missing it. But when bad things happen, guess what they do? They blame. You know what I'm talking about. But the gifts that he give people every day, people just miss it. There's so much he give. He gave to me over, I could count hundreds of things already this morning. It's only 2 o'clock in the evening. Allowing me to get up and walk. Allowing me to use the bathroom. Allowing me to eat some food. Allowing me to keep lights in my house. Allowing me to keep my health. It's really deep. And I want to get more and more messages out there about this. There's a lot of bad things happening right now. We know this. I'm not going to sugarcoat any of this. There's a lot of bad things happening in this world. But there's some good people in this world too. There really is. You should never hate. And this is really stupid to me. How can you hate a whole race? Have you met the whole race? Seriously, how can you hate a whole race? Have you met a whole race? The whole race. There's some good people in every race. I'm about to get emotional, so I'm about to get off. God bless you. Thank you, Lord, for helping me make this video. Thank you for the views and everything.